Hello and welcome to Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. Today is 29th March 2019. The topic we are going to discuss is Humpback Mahseer, National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, then Coffee Board of India, India-Africa Forum Summit, Map-Aided Program and the previous year question revision series. Coming to the first topic, that's a Humpback Mahseer. Humpback Mahseer is in news because it has become critically endangered. So it is actually a large freshwater fish. It is also called as the tiger of water. So it can grow up to a length of like 1.5 meter. It will be that long and it can weigh about 55 kg. So it's a very huge fish. And it is only found in Kaveri River Basin. Kaveri River Basin, by saying Kaveri River Basin, it also includes Pamba, Kabani, Bhavani, that's all the rivers from Kerala. So it includes the Kerala rivers as well. Okay, so it's only found in Kaveri River Basin. See the picture. This is Humpback Mahseer. It's a huge fish. Okay, and this fish was not classified as endangered till 2018 because it didn't have a taxonomic name. So only if you have a taxonomic name or a scientific name, it will be classified under red list. So now it has got a scientific name. They have allocated one. It is called as Tor Ramadevi. So now that it is having a name Tor Ramadevi, it is being classified as critically endangered. So major threat for the fish are construction of dam across the river basins, the various rivers of the Kaveri River Basin. Then there is regulated flow of the river water, deforestation, drought, pollution, etc. are the major threats of Humpback Mahseer. And the conservation status, so I already told you, it's critically endangered. And there is an international organization called as Shoal. So this Shoal has a project Mahseer. It is to conserve the humpbacked Mahseer and to conserve the freshwater species. Okay, so this is by Shoal. Shoal is an international organization and they have a project called as Project Mahseer to protect humpbacked Mahseer and all the freshwater species. Okay. Coming to the next topic, it's a National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, NCLAT. So it is in news because the Union Cabinet, they have approved additional post in NCLAT so that there is speedy disposal of cases. Okay, so NCLAT is, it is a tribunal. It is constituted under Companies Act of 2013. Okay, Companies Act. It is an appellate tribunal. So it takes appeal cases from NCLT. NCLT means National Company Law Tribunal. Okay, so I already told you it's an appellate tribunal, and it hears the cases of, one is from NCLT. It will hear the cases from NCLT. Then it will hear the cases from Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, IBBI. Then it also consider the cases which is recommended or issued by Competition Commission of India. So three types of cases are considered under NCLAT. One is directly from NCLT, appeal cases from NCLT. Then one is from Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, and other is from Competition Commission of India. Okay. And talking about NCLT. NCLT is a quasi-judicial body in order to solve the issues of Indian companies. So it was established again under Companies Act in 2013, Companies Act of 2013, and it was constituted in 2016. So it was constituted as per the recommendation of Justice Iradi Committee. So Justice Iradi Committee is made for solving the issues in insolvency and also winding up of companies. So Justice Iradi Committee proposed NCLT and it was made in 2016. So it has, it is deriving its power from Companies Act. So it decides various factors, one on the Company Law Board under the Companies Act. Then it can decide the things under Board for Industrial and Financial Reconstruction. Okay, that is also its power under Companies Act. It also takes the pending cases from Appellate Authority of Industrial and Financial Reconstruction. Industrial and Financial Reconstruction. Okay, it also takes decisions of NCLT which has been given to NCLAT, and if if there is a problem in the decisions of National Company Law Tribunal, that is being appealed to NCLAT. If there is any problem with the decision making of NCLAT, this particular case is taken directly to Supreme Court of India. Okay, that is very important. That is a hierarchy. NCLT, NCLAT and Supreme Court of India. Okay, so this NCLT has 7 benches, 2 is in New Delhi, then we have in Ahmedabad, Allahabad, then Bengaluru, Chandigarh, we have in Chennai, Guwahati, Hyderabad, Kolkata and Mumbai. Okay, so we have altogether 11 branches. Okay, and talking about the Competition Commission of India, as you all know, Competition Commission of India is established under Competition Act of 2002, and it is to eliminate the practices, like it is to ensure a healthy competition in the market, promoting sustainable competition, eliminating all the bad practices in the trade and in the market. Okay, ensuring freedom of trade. That is a function of Competition Commission of India. It has a chairperson and it has 6 members. Remember, all of them are appointed by central government. And it derives its power from Act of a Parliament called as Competition Act of 2002. You already know there are 3 types of body. That's one is a constitutional body, a statutory body and an executive body, which is a non-statutory body. So, constitutional body derives its power from constitution. The statutory body derives its power from an Act of Parliament, and the executive body, the non-statutory body, it's created using a executive resolution. So, remember that CCI is a statutory body. Okay. Coming to the next topic, there's a Coffee Board of India. So, this is in news because it's very interesting. It activates, Coffee Board activates blockchain based marketplace in India. So, it is the first blockchain based marketplace app for trading Indian coffee. Okay. So, what will it do? It will eliminate this middleman who is standing between the coffee producers and the coffee buyers. So, it can directly connect the coffee producers with all the buyers. So, there will be no middleman. There will be an easy access in the market and more trade will happen. Okay. So, this Coffee Board of India, it was established through a constitutional act, that is a Coffee Act 7 of 1942, and it works under, obviously it is related to coffee trade, so it works under Commerce and Industry Ministry. Okay, and this is to promote coffee production in India. The headquarters is there in Bengaluru, and in 1995 when the board was starting to be a bloom, at that point of time, what they do is they pool all the supply from the coffee the coffee producers and sell it and market it. But now it has become a private sector activity. That is because of our economic liberalization, what happened in India. So now it has become a private sector activity. And the activities of the board are mainly like enhancement of the production, then they deal with export promotion, and also they deal with the domestic market as well. So they enhance the overall production, they will promote the export, and they will also promote the sustainable development of the domestic market as well. Okay. Next topic is India-Africa Forum Summit, IAFS. So, India-Africa Forum Summit is in news because now they have India and African Union, they have signed a memorandum of understanding for strengthening the health sector. Okay, so they are working together, they are making a strategic plan for better health sector. So, it's this India-Africa Forum Summit, it's basically a platform, official platform for India and African relations. Okay, it will be held once in every three years. So, first time it was held in 2008. At that time, what happened? The first Indian-African Forum Summit was conducted, and it was conducted in India, in New Delhi, and India started engaging with African Union for IAFS, and that was the first summit. Then the second one happened after 3 years in 2011, that was in Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa is the capital of Ethiopia. Okay, and the third one, it happened in 2015 again in New Delhi. And in that point of time, in New Delhi 2015, two important documents has been signed. One is Delhi Declaration and one is India-Africa Framework for Strategic Cooperation. Okay. This particular summit is being conducted by Institute of Defence Studies and Analysis. There is an institute called as Institute for Defence Studies and Analysis. They organized the fourth one which has been again happening in New Delhi. Okay, it already happened. Okay, it is in 2018. So every 3 years it is conducting this IAFS. Okay. So I'll tell you a little things about African Union. African Union, it's a continental union. So it includes the countries of Africa, the continent Africa, and it has 55 members. But some places are exempted. Some territories which is still under Europe is been exempted. And this was found in 2001 in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, and its secretariat also is in Addis Ababa only. Okay, so African Union secretariat is in Addis Ababa. It was found in 2001. Okay, not every country in African continent is a member. Some, even though the countries are the some European possessing territory are being exempted. Okay, next is map aided program. We are continuing with the straits all over the world. So the first is Formosa Strait. Formosa Strait is now known as Taiwan Strait. If you look at the map, you won't find Formosa Strait because now it is known as Taiwan Strait. So as the name suggests, it is between China and Taiwan, and it connects the East China Sea with South China Sea. See the picture. You can see Taiwan and you can see China. So the Taiwan Strait is connecting China and Taiwan, and the East China Sea on the top. There is South China Sea in the bottom also. It's not in the map, but still the down portion is the South China Sea. So you might be very aware of the South China Sea disputes. So I don't have to tell you where South China Sea is. Okay, so it's connect East China Sea and the South China Sea. Next is Fovex Strait. Fovex Strait is in South Pacific Ocean. You have to remember one thing, Fovex Strait, actually it doesn't connect two separate water bodies. It connects two sides of South Pacific Ocean. Okay, and this strait belongs to New Zealand. It separates two islands of New Zealand. One is the island called as Stewart Island. Stewart Island is the third largest island in New Zealand, and it separates Stewart Island and the South Island. Okay, and it joins South Pacific Ocean. Both sides of South Pacific Ocean. And so show you the pic. See, there is South Island and there is Stewart Island. Fovex Strait is between. See, there is a spelling confusion in Fovex mentioned in the map as well as in my PPT. So both can be used. Okay. You can find different spellings in different books, but both are same. So South Island and Stewart Island are separated by Fovex Strait, and it connects South Pacific Ocean. Okay. Now coming to the previous year question revision series, I have a very important question here. Which of the following constitute the capital account? Foreign loans, foreign direct investment, private remittances and portfolio investments. So before checking the answer, we'll have a little background study. So both capital account and current account comes under balance of payment. So we'll start from there. Balance of payment means there is a systematic record of all the economic transaction of a country in a specific time period. Okay, so it has current account payment as well as capital account payment. But the world's net balance payment will be always zero. Okay, so the current account can be visible and invisible. Balance of trade or visible means it is the balance on merchandising goods only. The records of all transactions of foreign currency on export as well as import of goods only. Okay, so in Indian scenario, balance of trade is always deficit because import is much higher than export. Okay, so invisible means the records of transaction of all currencies resulting out of the export as well as the import of services. Services like banking, insurance, then software or consultancies. Okay, So balance of visibles are out of goods and balance of invisibles are out of services. And it also includes like tourism is involved, then education, medical treatment, remittances, everything comes under current account invisibles. Okay. Now coming to capital account means there's an investment involved, either an investment or a borrowing or again a deposit. Okay, so it can be foreign investment in India like FDI or FII or purchase of land or assets, everything. Or it can be external commercial borrowing from IMF, it can be from World Bank, from ADB or any external assistance from other countries or grants. Everything comes under capital account. Again, if Indian diaspora, they wants to maintain deposits in foreign currency in India, that's the NRI deposit. If they want to maintain NRI deposit, that is also coming under capital account. Okay, that's the difference between current account and capital account. Now coming to the question, which of the following constitute capital account? Foreign loans? Yes. Foreign direct investments? Yes. Private remittances? No. Portfolio investment? Yes. So the answer is B, 1, 2 and 4. Okay. So that's all for today guys. I hope you all enjoy the session. If you have any doubt or suggestions, please comment it on the comment section. Thank you so much. Good night.